Ashley United TV, I'm joined by manager Jody Banim after a 4-0 away win at Grantham. Jody, how pleased were you with your side's attacking play today?
Yeah, well, I think our approach play has been really good for the last few weeks. We've just not been finishing our chances. I think we've played as well tonight as we have done in the last few weeks and not picked 3 points up. So the most important thing is the 3 points, scoring the 4 goals, keeping a clean sheet's great. But I've seen this coming for the last few weeks. I think we've been playing some really good stuff. I think we were excellent tonight. We kind of nullified their threats really well, and I think we opened them up time and time again, and could have scored more than the 4, to be fair, if we're honest.
Does this feel like a monumental moment in the season?
It does, in a sense that obviously it should give us massive confidence now, because we've finished the chances we've created and we've won comfortably, which we should have done over the last few games, to be honest with you. Obviously the Whitby game go back to, and we missed really good chances against Hyde on Saturday, the Matlock game as well. And their games we should have won with opportunities and created and possession. We should have won those games. So it feels monumental in the sense that obviously we've won comfortably for the first time this season. But I've seen this coming for the last few weeks. I think that's 1 defeat in 8 now, and the 1 defeat was the Whitby game, where we shouldn't have lost that game. We've looked really strong. We've created lots of really good opportunities, and like I said, we've finished them tonight. So I think it's a fair reflection for once on the balance of play.
3 new signings as well, who all featured tonight. What can they bring to the squad?
Lloyd's kicking's good. Obviously, he's coming from guys. Obviously, I know him well from his FC United days, and Lloyd had a really good season. And then at FC, and there was talk of him, moving on higher, and he got an injury sustained to his hand, and I think he spent a lot of last season out, and then finished last season on loan at, I think, Nantwich it was. But we've kept tabs on him. Obviously, he's gone to Guiseley, and it's not quite worked out for him at Guiseley, so there's an opportunity for him to bring him in after Dave Carnell's injury, which is unfortunate because, barring, it was an unusual day for Dave on Saturday. I think he'd be disappointed with 1 or 2 of the goals, and he's done absolutely superb for us. It was a big blow losing him on the Saturday, but obviously bringing Lloyd in, as a good replacement as well, and it's up to Lloyd, how far he takes it now. John Mafudu, I think people will know him well from the 2 games against Tadcaster. He was absolutely we just couldn't get past him over the 2 games. He was absolutely fantastic. His recovery pace is some of the best I've ever seen, and defending 1v1, I don't think there's anybody going to beat him. So he'll bring competition to Curtis on that right side now, and so we're starting him a little bit high tonight, obviously, because we've got Kurt and John can't play in the FA Cup next week, so it was a good opportunity to have a little look at him, a little bit further forward as well, and see if he could do another job for us. But I think it'll be a battle between him and Kurt now, who's going to play right back. I think you've seen tonight when Kurt, obviously we took Kurt off as a precautionary measure for Saturday. You saw how well John played at right back. So yeah, it's good competition within the squad between them pair. And then Jordan Slew's come on and got his goal. I think he just needs to play. I think if you look at his career so far, he's never really played anywhere. He's gone to teams and he's been in and out. I think he just needs a manager maybe to just get a grip of him and say, listen, you're going to play. I'm going to stick by you. And I think you'll get the results off him. He scored a really good goal tonight on his wrong foot. He's had another one on his left foot that's just flashed past the post. He just needs to get sharper now. He needs to get fitter, which is what we'll try and help him with. He's played 290 minutes all season, so I'm not sure what he's had a pre-season. I've not spoken to him about that, but you can see tonight he's a little bit rusty. But you can see the quality he'll bring. He's, like I said, he can go both ways. He holds the ball up well. He's got a turn of pace. He's a good size. So I'm excited about what he can bring. Obviously, we have missed a lot of chances lately, haven't we? So bringing another forward in that can pop up with a goal or 2 is always a bonus. So, and it increases our numbers. We could only have 11 players on Saturday, didn't we? So bringing those 3 players in has really bolstered the ranks, barring obviously Allinson, because we had Carnell there anyway. But bringing the 2 outfield players in has bolstered the squad and created competition. Now it's going to be roll on Saturday. Massive game for the football club, at home to Spennymoor, and we'll be working hard now and coming up with a game plan to beat him.
One negative to take away from the game was the injury to Connor Hughes. How is he?
Don't know. We'll have to assess him. It was precautionary to bring him off. I know he was limping, but you can never tell with knee injuries. He did his medial last year, so we're just hoping. We did a medial test, and he didn't feel anything, so we'll just have to wait for it to settle down. And obviously, I think Matt will be in contact with him between now and Thursday, and then we'll properly assess him on Thursday to see how he is. But I'm hopeful. It's just a jar, and the joint's opened up, and he should be okay.
Okay, thank you, Jody.